Welcome back to Live at 5. Through the course of the pandemic, one of the industries that's been hit as hard as any other has been restaurants, folks not dining out as much, certainly, with the pandemic. And those restaurants that are locally owned have been hit even harder. Well, we're trying to fix that. We've got Amanda West with us now. She has started a blog a couple months ago called Let's Dine Local. She joins us now. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
I'd like a job like yours, just checking out restaurants and all the good stuff that they have to offer. You have went to a new one.
I have indeed. So most recently, I got to visit 7th Street Cafe here in St. Joe. They're located down the same downtown area in the square, right on 7th Street. And they're open for breakfast and lunch, Tuesday through Saturday from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. So they serve breakfast and lunch, but it's kind of like a modern twist on those two things and your favorites. It's owned and operated by a married little team of Gina and Hans, and they take their food very, very seriously. Hans and his head chef, Brennan, bake all the bread, have made most of the recipes, make most of the sweet treats there. They have like gourmet style, soups and things that they have built the recipes for as well. It's really quite tasty.
Well, this literally sounds like a mom and pop operation for sure when you talk Hans and Gina there. And when you eat food from a place like that, it has a little extra good taste to it, doesn't it?
It really does. It truly does. So I actually had the opportunity to try their newest menu item. They have the spicy Cajun turkey sandwich. And they recommended that I try this on their challah bread. Challah bread is kind of a braided bread, and it's one of the breads that Hans actually makes. And it toasts up really nice. And so they actually start to layer on the flavors that has then Cajun turkey. They have a house-made chipotle mayonnaise. They have crisp bacon, lettuce, tomato, and I was really pleasantly surprised at how much of a flavor punch this turkey sandwich really did have. The star of the show for me was truly the Cajun turkey, and paired with that chipotle mayonnaise. I typically like a little bit of heat in the food items that I choose, and it definitely delivered on that.
Well, you caught me at a bad time. I didn't have lunch today, and so just listening to you makes it all sound so wonderful for sure. As we get this information out to folks as you come on the show, what can people at home do to help out our local restaurants?
Absolutely. So I'm going to give you two tips and ways that you can support local businesses. Number one is when you see their posts on social media, go ahead and smash that share button. I say that at the beginning of every one of our interviews. And the reason is that while you may not be hungry at that moment or ready to dine out, your family or your friend might be. So when you smash that share button, you're putting that restaurant in front of your family and friends. And so you're driving traffic to that restaurant. And that's a very free and easy thing to do. The second one would be to go ahead and make a commitment with your family. Most people typically eat out regularly. So go ahead and make a commitment to dining at a locally owned restaurant one time a month. But by doing that, you're swaying away from those main chain restaurants. They're going to be okay. And you're giving your money, you're giving your time and your business to a locally owned restaurant. If we all did that, man, they would seriously succeed.
Well, another good thing with your local blog is a lot of folks might not even be aware of some of these places existing, like 7th Street Cafe downtown, and that's why they need to go to Let's Dine Local. Amanda West, thank you for joining us again this afternoon.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
You bet. Stick around. We've got more Live at 5 coming up after the break.